All right, let's look at question number 9 to 12. This passage is about the internet. Not very difficult language, I would say, and it has a pretty different take on the internet. It talks about how it is very difficult to define the term, and then he talks about two of the authors, E.H. Smith and Ben Tarnoff, who actually engage with this problem of defining the internet in a different way. In that, they are very comfortable in using the term internet. They talk about how it came about. They, in a way, trace the history of it in that sense. And then he talks more about Smith's book and how Smith is critical, of course, of the digital public sphere, and he is critical also because he is not able to resist it. So he feels that it's a moral failing on his part. So that's what has been discussed in this RC passage. Coming to the questions. Question 12. Which one of the following statements best describes what the passage is about? So a main idea sort of a question. Now, see here, some options can be very easily eliminated. It is not about the influence of the internet on the contemporary society. That's not what the whole of the passage is devoted to. First, we talk about how it is difficult to define the internet, that some people therefore look at the parts of it. Then we talk about two scholars who are not afraid to look at it as it is. They trace the origins of it. And then we focus on one of the scholars, Smith, and how he has criticized the internet because he's not, partly because he's also not able to actively resist it and he looks at it as a moral failing. So based on that, it's not just about the influence of the internet on contemporary society, right? So this is also eliminated and this is also eliminated. Between C and D, again, our focus is not on the description of the ill effects of the internet. That's what primarily our, portions of our passage are devoted to, but this is not the main point. It's, yes, it's a critique also. It is definitely a critique. It analyzes, it criticizes what the internet is, how it is difficult to define, and how um, some we look at the views of a couple of scholars about it. So yes, it is a critique, and yes, we do talk about how it is difficult to define. So C is something that comes the closest to what is given in the passage, and therefore this is the answer. Easy to moderate again. Okay, moderate because again some students could get confused in a main idea question, right? So all in all, an easy to moderate RC passage.